Oh, man.
Welcome back, everyone, to U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as we get right back to it in the third quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. That's 30 yards now in the last two plays. Back-to-back 15-yarders. And they're rolling.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
They'll set up a throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. Wasn't able to get anything, no gain. Fumbled once already. Maybe he's being a little careful. Not necessarily on that play, but I'm sure that's in his mind somewhere.
Oh, without a doubt, because protecting the football is job one for anyone who's carrying it. And that's exactly what he tried to do on that play, but it didn't gain him any yardage.
He'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
So they come away from this opening drive of the third quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job one, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Here we go now. 3-19.
To throw on second down. Riley. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
The Eagles on third down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 9. Off play action. Riley.
Oh, yes! Wow! We needed that.
There.
I see you,
That
HD.
catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into
Way to concentrate.
a first down.
First down saves him from a 3 and out. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
This quarterback now 10 of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Oh, this man.
All right, here we go.
Off the play fake. Riley. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver because you've got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone. Sometimes you're throwing it between the zones. Sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's really effective.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Riley. Quick hitter here. It's complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. From the
damn it.
third down.
Oh, what a catch.
It's caught.
What
They're
a
able to
catch.
convert on third down, and that sets up a first and
What
goal.
a catch.
Fifth catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the
Lord,
tight end
what a
position
catch.
is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right? Safety valve, throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's first and goal.
Hurry up, here we go.
It's a quarterback sneak, and he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. It's their quarterback, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles have moved out in front. And they wasted no time right down near the goal line, and they just sneak it in.
Just do what you need to do. Big guys going up front, have the field general, the leader, just fall in behind them.
Point after here coming up. Extra point splits the uprights,
Good job,
and that
guys.
makes it a 17-10 score. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays, and it was capped off by the quarterback sneak for 6. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Vikings now heading onto the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Good job.
Picked off near the 42. And his guys are going to
Good job,
take
Beck.
over at the 39-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Good job, Beck.
Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. Now, these guys hardly got a chance to catch their breath after the quick turnover, but I doubt they're complaining much.
Especially with the field position they get to start with. I wouldn't be complaining either. I'd want to get right back out there and get after them because now you have an opportunity to make a big play. I'd say let's be aggressive and go after him.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he'll be stopped up quickly here at the 38. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
Now let's go. Please.
Off the bootleg. Riley. Over the middle, complete. It's Bryant. And they'll
Take it to the
wind up
4th.
getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Take it to the 4th.
A good pickup there.
Boy, what a nice one. Nice one. Riles.
22.
Take it to the 4th.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. And they'll go on the ground. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now, to stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Let's go.
And the blitz does come. And he's
Good job!
They're able to convert
Good
on 3rd
job!
down, and sets up a 1st and goal.
Wow, that guy blitzed.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
What the? Oh, what? Clock management.
Now whistles come
What
in.
the
We're going to
hell
get a
was that?
timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. He's going to get it running right. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Now the try here for the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll make it second down. Fourth quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
Set. 3-19.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get about
Stop,
3
Smitty.
here as he's out to the 30. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big third down play.
The Vikings on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
Set. 3-19. 3-19.
Back to
Oh,
throw.
shit. Go!
Incomplete.
Bobby
Brandon, at
pulled
least
us.
there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. This is taken around the 12. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely
wouldn't
have
say
them
that.
in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
That was bad. That was bad. That was bad. Bad. That was bad.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. On 2nd down, Elliott gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home. And they insert their dime package, 6 DBs here on 3rd and 6.
Expecting pass all the way.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
Operating from the gun. Riley dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first
And one of those
down.
4 rushes is a quarterback sneak, baby. So we still got 3 of them left.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
On second down, Kamara. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Here we go now.
On 3rd down, Elliott. The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. And we have seen a decline in the numbers. Where does the fault lie? Just him? Maybe the guys up front? Combination?
Well, as you and I both know, it's almost always a collective deal. But in this case, I think maybe the offensive line got a little overconfident. They had blocked so well in the first half, picked up on what the defense was doing. I think we've seen an adjustment now that they have not picked up on, and now they're being a little bit overwhelmed.
Now let's go. 3-19.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
Here we go now. 3-19.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
They can have all them.
A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Set. Green 39. Green 30.
They'll look to throw. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down. They're giving those short little routes, tackled him in bounds too. They're just not wanting to get beat over the top.
Yeah, and if you can't really get downfield, take the short routes. But now you got to have guys who can actually break tackles and increase those gains.
Blue 90.
He'll look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You know, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
All right, here we go. Green 30.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of
all those he
old
wants.
school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to run.
Good job. Way to get in there. T. Allen.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Here we go now. Blue landed. Blue landed.
He'll drop to throw. And now it's complete.
Tick.
Down inside the 20.
Cheating rat.
Give him 30 yards there.
Lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him.
Of course
as
he's gonna
I
catch
see
it.
But the truth of the matter
That guy's
is,
draped all over him, but no
was now
problem.
streaking towards it.
I stick him on his hands.
He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
I stick him on his hands, no problem. He gonna catch it.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this.
We came in, we put our helmet right on the football. He still held it with one hand, boy. Wow.
So the Vikings
Must
in
have super
possession
glue on
of
his
football
gloves.
as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's McLaughlin. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down. Back to throw again. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete.
What a job by this defense all game long. They've come together and really said, no one's crossing our goal line, and they're definitely not going to start right now.
You can just see the dejection. Feel like nothing is working offensively. And a pause in the action because the booth, they see something.
Oh,
they
he was out of bounds and came back in.
To find out if this was a touchdown or not.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. This dude is out of bounds. Well, I guess you really can't tell. I mean, there it is. I mean, look. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Wow. Oh, man, what are you going to do?
Partner, they're less than 2 minutes to go in the game, which means that this challenge was initiated by the fellas in New York.
And if you're the coach, you're thinking, thank you, New York. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Steps away to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
All right, here we go.
10th carry now for Elliott. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. Again, it's Elliott. And unable to get downhill there, so take this up to about the 37. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
And they, in fact, will throw it. Escapes the sack. He can run for it, and he will. And able to break one tackle. But
oh, you cheating brat!
But a nice
oh,
that's a good effort there trying to do it on his own. You're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you.
Oh, man, he's cheating rat.
He might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. And now out comes Minnesota. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do it.
Of course they're not going to let us intercept it. Of course they're not going to let us intercept it because that would be the ball game.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I mean, so they hurt my guy. They didn't have any more timeouts. Boy, he's cheating. I mean, it is just obvious. It's obvious. So look at this. I mean, really? Really? We can't catch that. You cheating rats.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10.
Now let's go.
He's back to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And that one results in 35 yards. First down now, but that clock rolling. And he clocks it with just 10 seconds left. And that one is incomplete, and now we're inside of 10 seconds. Just 9 remain. Back to throw. And, a pressure there as it's intercepted.
Good job. They try to cheat us to beat us, and that ain't right.
Picked off at the 15.
They try to cheat us to beat us, and that ain't right. Good job.
Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature.
Had to try to cheat us to beat us, and that ain't right. Good job, Beck.
On defense, as the scouting report changed, are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. And on the ground they go with the running back. And a nice run to get this up over the 20-yard line.
Good job, guys. Coach Gill is our
win in the National Football.